Hey, history lovers, have you ever heard of a war so bizarre? It sounds like something out of a comedy sketch. Well, buckle up because today we're diving into one of the strangest conflicts in history. Did you know that Australia once fought a war? Not against another country, but against a bunch of birds? Yes, you heard that right. Australia went to battle against emus. These aren't just any birds. We're talking about emus, the large flightless birds native to Australia. And believe it or not, this event is known as the Great Emu War. Back in 1932, Western Australia was facing a serious problem. These big, flightless birds were wreaking havoc on farms, trampling crops and causing significant damage. The farmers were at their wits' end. Desperate for a solution, the farmers turned to the government for help. They needed a way to protect their livelihoods from these feathered invaders. In response, the Australian government decided to take drastic measures. They sent soldiers armed with machine guns to take care of the emu problem. It sounds like overkill, right? But the situation was dire. You'd think that with such firepower, the soldiers would have an easy time dealing with the emus. But the reality was far from it. The emus proved to be surprisingly elusive and cunning. These birds were incredibly fast and agile. They moved in large groups, making it difficult for the soldiers to target them effectively. Despite firing thousands of rounds, the soldiers found it nearly impossible to hit the emus. The birds would scatter and dodge the bullets with remarkable speed and coordination. It turned into a comical game of cat and mouse, with the emus often outsmarting and outrunning the soldiers. It was like a real-life Looney Tunes episode. After several attempts and mounting frustration, the soldiers had to admit defeat. The emus were simply too fast, too smart, and too resilient for them to handle. The Great Emu War ended with the emus emerging victorious. It was an embarrassing and humbling experience for the Australian military. So, the next time you see an emu, remember that these birds aren't just part of Australia's wildlife. They're also the unlikely victors of a very peculiar war. Pretty cool, right? If you enjoyed this weird and wonderful slice of history, make sure to click subscribe and hit the bell icon for more amazing stories. Thanks for watching BLCHRT Entertainments. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more fascinating tales from the past. See you next time. Thanks for watching BLCHRT Entertainment.